Now what I'm going to show you here is quite relevant. Now Fiona Neill is the practice manager at the Hill Bank, right, as we know, right? But if you type in Fiona Smith, which I'll do now, in fact I can do a voice search, that'll make it easier. Fiona Smith Dundee, right, now, here we go. Now if I put in, a minute, I'll just show you exactly what I'm doing here. Fiona Smith, Carsview, Dundee. No, it's not listening to me. Fiona, right, try again. It's been awkward today. Right. Fiona Smith, Carsview Hospital, Dundee. Right, Carsview, right. Now, let's not even talk about this place. Oh, it's closed? Oh, that's weird. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Right, see ya. Right, this is Fiona Neill. Right? Yeah. The doctors wouldn't tell you this bullshit, I tell you that. Right. Now, I'm going to show you something. I don't know if you can see this or not. It's kind of difficult. View, reading mode. Oh, right, wait a minute. I'll refresh the page. Right. See, it's not letting me look at it in view mode now. Right, try again. It's determined it's going to fuck me up today. Right. Right. I seen it coming up in view mode, but then it's disappeared. Right, anyway, let's just zoom it in a bit. Right. So if the screen's reflecting a wee bit. It's kind of difficult. Right. Can you see that? I'll try and hold the camera steady, right? Right. Now, I don't know how many of you are aware of Carsview in Dundee, but it's been in the news a lot over the years. And yet, there's all this fucking nonsense up saying how much they care about mental health and support in Dundee. Utter bullshit, a lot of it. Now, I can connect this with, watch this. Right. Fiona Smith Dundee, Hope Point. Right. She's not got a picture up. Interesting. There we go. Dundee City Council. Right. Dundee is a great place to live and work. And if you don't, just have to take their word for it. Oh, really? Is that true? The city was recently named in the top 12 places to fucking avoid. Oh, fuck, aye, bins and recycling, aye, you fucking said it. Right, anyway. Let's see if I can click on that. Right. Oh, fuck's sake, look at this. Remember I was telling you about the V&A and all the other shite? What does it say there? Again, it's all a fucking whitewash, isn't it? Oh, look. Brought you fairy, look. What did I say? The green jewel in Dundee's crown. My arse. Again, it's a class system, isn't it? Oh yes, this is super fabulous. Oh yeah. Oh, it's so fucking super. Aye, sure it is. See how it's all connected up? Mental health, fucking this, that. The very people that are there to help you are trying to fucking condemn you. But anyway, I'm too fucking bright for this lot, I'll tell you that. Anyway, let's go back a bit more. Now, do you want to see who Fiona Smith is? That was me, by the way. Yeah. See, I care about wildlife. I like this fucking lot. Yeah. There you are. See? I'm just going to show you what I've been posting on LinkedIn. Right. There you go. See? Now, that's no false, is it? See the difference between honesty and dishonesty? Well, there you go. My ET spaceship video just went up, didn't it? And if you ask Gemini and Google Assist, she'll also tell you the same thing. In fact, if you type in Tanya Clark, Cumbernauld artist on Google, it'll come up with all my information, which is also valid. And these fuckers can't, well, these so-called health experts can't see me happy, so they want to destroy my goodwill, be spreading fucking lies about me. And again, this is why they're going to get shamed and fucking sued. Because Bagpuss knows the best, don't you, Bagpuss? Yes, Tanya, I do. Right, now, let's just go into something here. Right. Who remembers the doctor's surgery? Well, I do. Now, if you type in Fiona Smith, I think it's Fiona. No, wait a minute. Right. Oh, right, give us a minute. Right. Right. Excuse a minute, guys. Right. Now I'm going to have to put in. A minute. Oh, the things I do for my channel, I tell you. I need to get I need to get my glasses checked. Right, this is Fiona Neill for the Hill Bank, right? As you can see, works at NHS Tayside, right? Right. Like I say, I'm not as fucking dumb as I look. Now, let's see if we can find any photos here. Huh. Like butter when they melt, eh? I don't know. No, that's fucking irrelevant anyway. As I say, see people that are really happy within their cell, they don't need to go on fucking social media to tell people, do they? Oh, there's a video. What's all this shite about? Oh, us and the girls are all having a super time, yeah. Ah, I just seen Fiona there. A minute. See if I can clock it a minute. Ah, right. Oh, Saturday in St Andrews. Ooh. Aye. What's all this about? See, they're very good at covering their tracks, these types. The thing is, but I'm onto her already. I am. Right. Here she is here again. Right. There she's there. See her there? There she is there. There she is. That's her there. Look at the family, eh? Oh, super fabulous, eh? Oh, look, everyone's on holiday enjoying themselves. Great. They all have fun while they destroy me as a mental health patient. Right, let's see what the shite's up here. There she is. The Queen of Hate. There she's there. There she is. Come on, open. There she's there. That's her. All smiles for the camera there. But behind your back, she's fucking putting the knives in. Look how it's all fucking, oh, I'm such a good person. Christ. You will never understand this feeling until you find yourself in this situation. No, that's true. You won't. You won't, will you, Fiona Neill? Oh, look at this. Bless. See, this is what narcissists do. They make themselves out to be these fucking perfect role models that people look up to. But behind the fucking scenes, they're evil as fuck. Look. Dundee City Council, right? No. Oh, look. Bless her again, look. Oh, so nice of her, innit? Oh, there she's doing a fundraiser, look. I wonder where that money went to. Probably in her fucking pocket. Oh, there we go, look. Let's see what the comments are on this. I know it's 4 years ago, but who cares? It's amazing, isn't it, what you can find out on Facebook, isn't it? Aye, well done, Bagpuss. Once again, you're a star. Thank you, Tanya. Now, do you want to say a bit more?
So hi guys, today I'm going to be doing a
Right.
video on my experience in Carshire. I'd really appreciate if you took the time to watch and listen and for me to share my story. So I got put in there after making an attempt to end my own life, and I was in PRI for a few days, and then someone just came around and spoke to me and was like, "You're going to Carshire." I was like, I didn't even know what it was or what it was like
Look at
or
this poor
anything.
lassie here.
And then when I first got admitted, I was put straight on observations. And for those that don't know what that means, it means that you have like a nurse with you at all times. So literally, I was just like walking about the place, and then I just like looked behind me, and there was just a nurse following behind me, and that. It was horrible. So I wasn't allowed out for a few days. Well, I can't really remember how long it was, but I wasn't allowed out, so my
Now, believe it or not, I was up in Carsview in 2015, right? I just lost my dad. And I'm not going to go into how I ended up there, but the person that done this to me, well, they know who they are, right? But I was off my meds. My dad had just died, and I didn't even know he was dead for 6 months, right? So again, this is personal. Remember I said to you I wasn't going to talk about my life? Well, I'm going to tell you now. But anyway, cutting to the chase, when I was taken up to Carsview, I was assessed by two arsehole doctors, male narcissist bastards, the two of them. And like this poor lassie here, I was humiliated and said that if I didn't toe the line, I'd end up in the jail. And then they discharged me. Now this all goes back to the fucking Hillbank, you know what I mean? But again, the Hillbank are negligent in so many levels. But I mean, they tried to give me quetiapine, which is an antipsychotic drug, and I was taking it with sertraline, and it made me psychotic. Seriously, ill to the point where I nearly killed myself, and I was getting to the point where I was going to be a danger to myself. But again, the doctors fucking knew this. And recently, just a few months ago, about a year ago, I was offered it again, quetiapine. Now, there's one thing I know for fact, is that you do not mix sertraline and quetiapine together. It's a lethal cocktail. And yet my GP in the Hillbank knew this. And yet they still fucking done it. Because they wanted me to end up in there. Now, I wouldn't wish MD in this fucking hellhole. It's in 9 miles, right? Now, I'm going to let you listen to the rest of this recording with this girl, right? And then think about Fiona fucking Neill, who's fucking part of the council, part of the fucking Hillbank, fucking wrapped up in NHS red tape, fucking look at me, I'm wonderful, fucking lying cow that she is. Now listen to this poor lassie. And then I'm going to end the video, guys. Sorry.
Visitors would have to like come and see me at the ward, and then because I was still on observations, like the nurses would like sit there and watch as well as I had my visitors in, which was like really awkward because you couldn't speak or do anything. But anyway, after being in for a few days and not being allowed out anywhere, I finally got my first day out, and it was my mum and my big sister came up to see me, and I was allowed up to go to Nine Wales, the cafe with them, for something to eat and that, so that was good. So yeah, after a few days of me being in, I really wanted out, and at that point, I wasn't detained or anything, so legally they could let me out. But I was so determined I wanted out, so I told the nurses I want to leave. So they phoned my MHO straight away and told her that I wanted to leave. So then she came and seen me straight away, and she detained me up to 28 days. So I just wasn't allowed to leave or anything. So by then I was detained for up to 28 days, so I had no way of getting out. So it just made me a lot worse. And then I was off my constant observations by like a few days later, and I went back to like hurting myself and that, but in the hospital, obviously. And then I was constantly getting restrained and that. But whilst they
Fucking
were
bastards.
restraining me, they were like physically leaving like bruises and marks all over me. Everything was just becoming so bad, and I was getting restrained a few times a day, and I was getting IM'd whilst I was getting restrained. And if you don't know what IM'd is, it means you were given an injection. So I'd just get pinned down to the floor, and then they'd give me an injection, like not without my consent or anything. I also remember one day, someone that used to support me, was leaving me. Like, she was up visiting and she was leaving because she was going away, and I wouldn't get to see her again. So I didn't want her to go, so I was stopping her from going. But then the nurses all came and like started holding me back and that, and let her go. So then that made me really upset. So then I'd kicked a hole in the wall, and they all came like running, and they clicked the big alarms. So like everyone from different
Blame
wards
the
come running
patient rather
along,
than blame the
and
fucking cell.
they all came running in, and then they restrained me, and they gave me another injection. I just got on sort of hand, and I was in constant restraints every day. And there was one day they gave me an injection, but it was like a really bad one. Like the side effects, like I was sleeping all the time. I could hardly walk and I could hardly talk. I remember one day my mum and my big sister came up to see me, and you know how horrible hospital food is. So like to get anything other than that, just amazing. So they brought me McDonald's, and like I physically couldn't eat it. I just wasn't eating at all. And then another day, my mum and my wee sister came up, and I went for a shower, and I fainted twice. And another day, I was when the Christmas light switch on was on. I was allowed out for the day to go to it. So I got out, and um I got there, and then I wasn't able to walk. Like I was okay to start off with, and then I got to the point I stopped being able to walk and that. And I just remember the paramedics, like I remember seeing the paramedics and them checking me over and that, and me getting sent back to the ward. This all lasted for about a week, and I just had no energy or no motivation to do anything. It's just horrific. It just wasn't a good time, and I was really ill at the time of just what they were giving me. So, like, I was getting visitors regularly in that. So, they seen me what I was like in that, and just how bad I was. So they had contacted the welfare commission, and they came out and spoke to me, but nothing was done about it.
It's a
Mum
surprise.
and my sisters were just really upset with how bad I was. So it still continued to go on really bad. And one day I done something really dangerous, which I'm not going to say on this, but yeah, I done something really dangerous. I had messaged my sister, my big sister, and told her, and she was worried, so she phoned the ward straight away and told them, and then they just came running into my room, and they straight away took my phone off me, and I had no phone for about a couple of weeks, and then I was taken straight to A&E. Yeah. So I went to A&E and I got x-rays done, and then I was lured back to the ward. So I got back to the ward, and straight away they put me on special observations. So that means like you have someone with you all the time, but in arm reach, so you have like someone like sat right beside you, and obviously, and it's also no privacy. So like if I went to the shower or the toilet, they'd be there with me. It was just horrible, and I've never experienced anything worse. I was also put in a stripped room, so I had nothing in there at all. And like they even took my bed away and put my mattress on the floor, so I was sleeping on the floor in a mattress. They stopped all visitors, so nobody was allowed to come and see me. And if somebody phoned, I wasn't allowed to speak to them on the phone. I got made specified, so I wasn't allowed my phone, and so I didn't get that back for weeks. And then when I did start to get it back, I was only allowed on it like a few hours a day. They would keep it most of the time. Everything was just bad in there, and I literally had like incident after incident, and I'd always get put on observations, but some of the time it was even on 2-on-1, so I'd have two staff on me. I can remember getting put in a room with just like foam cushions and that, and the bathroom was locked, and then there was somebody sat at my door not letting me out. That's literally all I can remember, but I was in there for 5 months, and then as like the last month before I got out, I did start to get a wee bit better. I was like having laughs with the nurses and that. It was quite good then. So don't get me wrong, there was really nice nurses there, and then there was just some that you don't like. As everywhere you go, there's people you don't like. Like some of them would take me out on walks and that, or to Nine Wells to the cafe for a drink. So I was 16 when I got put in there, and I was in there for a total of 5 months, but I shouldn't have went through quite as much as I did.
You
Thanks to
shouldn't.
everyone that's watched this video and took the time to listen. I wouldn't even want my worst enemy to be there. It's just a disgrace of a place, and the place needs shut down.
Yeah.
If any of yous are ever feeling down or low, don't leave it too late like I did and speak to someone. And please do not ever hesitate to message me. Like, I'll always be here to listen.
Right. So basically,